Alright guys, how's it going? Well, a funny start for me for a video, this really. The weather has been so, a polite word, rubbish lately. I just couldn't get out and do any filming. So what I've done, I've remodeled my aquarium. It was a cichlid aquarium. I had two left. One died 3 weeks ago, sadly. And his or her partner died of a broken heart probably a week later. So what I've done, I've remodeled the tank to be back to our community tropical tank, you know what I mean? Work in progress, but they're enjoying themselves at the moment. So let's get on with what I have managed to film, and well, a little surprise at the end. Here we go then. Well, okay guys, at the plot, just a quick look round. You know, I do this every day or so, just to make sure everything's still tickety-boo, if you know what I mean. Like that wasn't there yesterday, I'm sure of it. Bloody, what's it called? Rose Bay Willow Herb, I think it is. I think that's the one anyway. Horrible, horrible, horrible. There's some more over there, better get that. Yeah, what I come up for primarily is to spray foliar feed spray with, what's it called now? Uncle Tom's Rose Tonic. Now, it's called Rose Tonic, but it's not a rose tonic, it's a plant tonic. That'll do. Right. Waffling again. Right. Oh, just seen some beans. There you are. Oh, that'll do. We're getting those in a day or so. Got loads at the moment. I got the Hawkesbury Wonder that are over here. I picked those yesterday. Oh, day before yesterday, sorry. These are some lovely looking beans, these are. Nice. Now, I think, I can't get in there now, I'm not going to get in there. But I think the yard long ones are taken off as well. Like, there, look. Over there. Oh, can I get it? Yeah, I think that's going to be a yard long one. Oh, look at this stuff. It's been flowering like mad. Well, I'll do that first and I'll get around and do a bit of spraying. Oh, I want to show you this as well, I noticed yesterday. 2 seconds. Oh yeah, planted some pumpkins and marrows. And this is what I did. I ripped up loads of nasturtiums because they were in here and shielding a pest, I think, because a lot of my beans have died, and when I get down to it, can't see the base now. Yeah, cut off, eaten at the base. So I'm going to leave it a little bit more open now. Perhaps the pests were hiding in there, you know. I'm probably just waffling polyculture rules, you know that, but yeah. And it's that was the they were Blue Lake, and if you look over there on the net in there, that's Fletcher's pea beans. They've gone as well. But the runner beans are fine, and the dwarf beans are fine. So it could be a bit of vine weevil, which is very unusual for because they're normally in containers, aren't they? But I tell you what, look at these. Oh, what's it called? Rosachrome peas. Look at these. Trying to get a better angle for you. Don't want to stand in the wood pile. There we are. Look at those. Lovely colour. So another few of those. Yeah, it says 4 or 5 foot tall, so they're, well, just nearly 4 foot now, so that ain't too bad. I didn't want ones that go massive. You're not so bad on this frame, I suppose, because it's only 6 foot high. It's still big for me. The runner beans are taking off now as well. They've taken ages. So, you know, I've got this crisscross system, so the red ones that are that side are coming over this side, and the white flower ones are going over the other side, gradually. But they are taking so long. And these were done in almost a virtual bean trench. You know, I really, really manured and composted the base before I planted everything. That's weird. It's only the second year I haven't done very well with beans. And I tell you what, probably if I look around, well, there we are, look. Plot neighbours' beans over the top. Yeah. And ironically, that's Heidi's plot. That's Heidi's plot. I looked after those for her while she was in France on holiday. Yeah, right, so let's do a little bit, quick bit of weeding, and I'll do this spraying. Oh, it's a high a high phosphate foliar spray, and it's supposed to give everything a boost, especially roses, but it's good on all what you call it, all plants. Let's get these flowers off, don't want to sap the energy of the tubers. I'll tell you what I'm going to do in a minute. I'm going to walk around and do a volunteer potato count. How's that? Right, let's put this down a sec. Right, where do we start? 1, 2, 3 or 4. 3 and 4 maybe. 3, 4, yep. 4. They're supposed to be in there, I'll leave them. 4, 4. Yeah, 4 up that side. I thought there was more than this. 4. Ah, yes. 5 in the tomatoes. 5 there. Yeah, amazing. 5. Yep, 5. That's 5 lots of volunteer potatoes up the allotment, and I'm sure I got some at home as well. Bonus, eh? Bonus. Right, this is going to be a bit awkward to film this. I want to show you something. I have to use 2 hands here. Right, I got that, could be a weed, possibly a weed there. So I use this app called, now all these people use the proper plant apps and stuff. Oh, I can't do this in one hand. Right, I use an app, can you see it on there? Bottom row, second row, middle row, something. Anyway, Google Lens. So let me just touch that a second. And what it does, it searches Google. So you take a photograph with your camera, hang on. This is going to be so awkward to do with one hand. Oh, there it is, there. Try to get that in shot, right? So I'm taking a photograph of that. It's now searching Google, and it's come up with, well, there we are. See? Now, that's not, it's not a weed. It is, if you look at the bottom there, ground cherries. So that is Aunt Molly's ground cherry. Look at that. Isn't that so lucky I didn't pull that up, eh? Yeah. Anyway, it's a much better app than the other plant snaps and that sort of thing. It really is good. Right, let's get on with the weeding. I'll leave that one alone. Well, that's it, guys. A quick bit of weeding, and I sprayed that Uncle Tom's tonic around. I love coming up here. It's not about the gardening. It's about peace of mind, you know, and getting out of the house and just sitting around up here doing nothing. Chat to my mate now and again down the bottom. He's not here today, John. I'll go and chat to that couple over there by the compost bays in a minute. Yeah, and when you're here, you're sort of planning in your head what to do next time. Like, I know I've got to pick some of those courgettes just there. I've got to pick some more beans. I'm going to have to cut that golden feverfew down, or even pull it out, because well, that's all grown from just a couple of plants. I don't want that all over the plot, really. A few little things, you know. I got a little bit of couch grass popping up down there by the tromboncino, so I'll deal with that. Lettuces are going over now. I'm not doing any more succession sowings up here. I got enough at home in the veggie pod. I got a few things planned up here. I got a few more beetroot to go in. I got to start picking those tomatoes. If you can see it from there, that Black Beauty there. I think it's Black Beauty. Oh, hard to see what I'm doing here with this sunlight. Yeah, they're going to need picking soon. So you know, I'm queuing up for the tomato taste test. I noticed my neighbour's toolbox is open there, so I'll shut that before I go, put a rock on it or something. Yeah, it's just like I say, it's peace of mind, it's your well-being, you know. And some days, any more relaxed, I'd probably wet myself, you know what I mean? So, right then, let's make a move. Oh yeah, I want to go and count my volunteer potatoes at home, don't I? Okay then, if I recall correctly, we were up to 5 volunteer potatoes. And this is definitely a condor now, that flower's confirmed it. Look at the green fly on that. Oh no, it's not. Is it? Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, look at the green fly on the flower, look. Do the leaves get green fly? I've never seen green fly but take the leaves before. No, just the flower. Weird. And we've got a volunteer tomato. I should have counted those as well. So that's, well, there's at least one in there. So we're up to 6 now. And we got one there. That's 7. And one over the back there. That's 2 different plants. That's 8. Amazing, isn't it? And all 3 little potatoes, so can't grumble. Ooh, cucumber. Oh, look at that. I missed that one. Another one I missed. Be picking that later on. I've tried to keep these vines. Let me get back a bit. Last year I let the vines go all over the place. So this year I've tried to keep them like that one going that way and the middle one going vertical and that right hand one going that way. But the middle one has decided it wants to go to the right anyway. So yeah, because last year I was picking them, I didn't know what variety they were. Shouldn't be too hard this year because I've got 3 distinct varieties. Well, that's just about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Just a quickie. I had an email from Nicola and Michael down in New Zealand, Invercargill, New Zealand, thanking me profusely for my review of the Veggiepod kitchen garden and the follow-up video where I replanted it. So I had to do a quick Google of Invercargill, New Zealand. It turns out it is 11,750 miles away. Now, you guys have got to be my furthest away subscribers, and I thank you so much for this. So I did another quick Google search on how far somebody could be away from Dursley on the face of the earth, and it turns out the furthest distance is 12,472 miles. So you guys, Nicola and Michael, you are within 700 miles of the limit of being the furthest away from me. And I tell you what, I can't see anybody beating that. Unless we're talking away from Earth and it is the astronauts on the way to the moon. Now there's a thought. One of Digwell's followers on the way to the moon. Well, there we go, guys. Have a good one. Stay safe. Look after yourselves and I'll catch you on the next video.